Hello everyone, welcome to Newcastle Fans TV. My name is Will Dixon, back after a bit of an absence, I admit. I come to you from a hotel room in sunny Edinburgh. Here seeing some family and friends, but while I've been up here, I also managed to catch the Newcastle-Chelsea game, and my thoughts for it are essentially exactly the same as most people's thoughts on the Man United game, and mine as well. A game where we tried hard, we put in a lot of effort. We scored first through Dyke Girl, incidentally, in both games, but we were outdone by an incredibly superior team, a team which has had millions and millions of pounds spent on it over a number of years, and the lack of investment and the lack of preparation for this Premier League season is starting to cost us a bit, and we're starting to creep down the table. We're still only a few points off the top 10. But the gap is only ever increasing, and we're getting closer and closer to the bottom end of the Premier League table, a place that we don't want to be. I understand that we have no right to be competing against the likes of Chelsea, against the likes of Man United, and the team puts in as much effort as it can, and it's obvious to see that. So what more can we really ask for? However, I feel as though the current owner, hopefully soon to not be our current owner, has not tried his hardest in order to make sure that we are best prepared for this Premier League season. Now, I'm a strong believer in that money is not always the answer. We've seen that with a load of teams this season, especially West Ham and Everton. I mean, Everton seem to be getting their act together right now that they've brought in Sam Allardyce, making our upcoming fixture with them much more difficult. But West Ham are a good example as well. Just spending money on big name players and it's not working out. We've mainly kept together the squad from the Championship. It's a Championship squad. They have a fantastic togetherness, they have a fantastic work ethic, and that is currently what is getting us through, as well as a very, very good manager. But even then, it only gets you so far. We credit Rafa Benitez's teams with being hard to beat, being hard to play against, and in the opening games, that seemed to be the case. But now, especially with the lackness of Jamal Lascelles in the team, the defensive organisation is going out the window. We saw it against Man United, Watford, and also today at Chelsea. Individual errors, all of Chelsea's goals. Lejeune not able to clear his lines, not able to do anything. Kieran Clark looking lost. DeAndre Yedlin got massively caught out against Watford. Matt Ritchie playing in sort of a wing-back role today, giving away the penalty. It's frustrating, but this is the squad we have, and this is the squad that we've got to deal with. It's no secret that we need to invest in January. Who the owner will be then, we don't know. But the lack of options is almost horrifying, really. When I look at that squad, and you see Joselu, Gale, and Mitrovic as your three strikers, and it's no real wonder that we're lacking a bit of firepower up front. On midfield options, I mean, Mohamed Diame was starting the game today. I have absolutely no idea why. I'm still seeing Rolando Aarons on the bench. I'm seeing Jonjo Shelvey on the bench. I'm seeing Alexander Mitrovic on the bench, and it evades me. It really, really does. I very much trust Rafa's selection, and he obviously spends time with these players. He knows what they're about, and he has a very clear idea about what he wants to get out of these players. But we're not getting enough, seemingly. Hard work only gets you so far. Joslu's a fantastic example of that, where he works as hard as anyone, but the end product isn't there at all. He scored 2 goals. One was an open goal, and one was an absolute bit of luck where a defender tackles the ball off his shin to roll into the goal. The amount of chances he misses is infuriating. I do thoroughly believe that under Rafa's guidance that this squad would stay in the Premier League, though. There are little individual bits of quality, not to mention once I think we have a fully fit squad, it does give it a bit more stability. So Paul Dummett to come back into the team, Jamal Lascelles especially to come back into the team, it does help out a bit. I'm seeing players improve, such as Jacob Murphy. I think he's taken on a really big role in the last few games. I know a few people have been critical of him, but I think he is showing some good signs of quality, especially in the game against Manchester United. Mikel Merino is becoming more and more important each day, although we are currently trying to guard against the defensive frailties by making a really defensive midfield, but we are still conceding goals, and because we've got such a defensive midfield, we can't get forward and score the goals in order to win football matches, and it's just not working. Right? Give Rafa the backing he wants, and give him the investment he wants, and able to make a few changes in January, at least bring in just a couple, just to help him, just to give a bit of help, like a number 10, a striker that he wants, this £20 million striker that will actually score goals. And another left back would be absolutely ideal. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'm going to try and be making more videos from now on to help you out, because I know you miss this terribly. I've been Will Dixon, this has been Newcastle Fans TV, and I will see you later. Bye for now.